Oh, you all, hello. It is Tease. Good day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. Before I begin with the video, I would like to, I guess, just say rest in peace to all who have transitioned. Because I don't want to just blame it on the month or the year, but it just seems like every day there's a new death. If it ain't a celebrity, it's your neighbor, it's a family member, it's this, and that, or somebody that you hear about online. But yeah, just pretty much, I just want to just say, just rest peacefully to those souls that have been lost, because it's just happening back to back to back. So I guess I'll just say that, and then I will continue the video with saying, speaking of resting in peace and losing your life, with this particular story that I just well, just, I don't know if I read or heard about it because someone else was speaking about it, but this is the importance of walking away. Like, always walk away. Like, even if you just feel like, oh, well, ain't nobody. And mind you, I am one to take my own advice, because with me nowadays, I do avoid people, but the fact that I avoid people, sometimes I would feel like, oh, okay, well, since I avoided you and you went out your way to bother me, that's my cue to act a fool. And I'm thinking, no, it's never worth it to scrap with someone. I mean, unless they're just beating the hell out of you and then you're being attacked. Okay, yes, please defend yourself. But screaming matches and let me tell you something and let me tell you, like, going back and forth, no. Your best bet is to jump up and run for your life, because virtually that's what it's going to ultimately be. Your life is going to be on the line. So there was a young lady. I don't know when this happened or where this happened, but I just learned about her story literally just moments ago. And long story short, is a young lady, very beautiful, jack of all trades, beautiful lady. I mean, very beautiful. She had her own restaurant. I mean, there's nothing she could do. Very talented. Just like, oh my goodness, mother. I mean, you name it, she was it, and she was the best. I mean, just jack of all trades. And so, long story short, I don't know if something happened on social media that led to the streets, or something led on the streets that went to social media. But long story short, and I don't know if this was female or male or both. But yeah, long story short, someone picked a fight with her, and basically, once they picked a fight with her, basically egged her on and antagonized her to the point where she had to fight. Like, okay, well, let's fight. And then during that fight, the perpetrator pulls a gun and stabs her, and she dies to her injuries. And the reason why I say the importance of walking away is because when your life flashes before your eyes, you would always think, "Oh, damn, I wish I would have just walked away," or "Damn, I wish I didn't go out," or damn, I wish." Because before everyone takes their last breath, you always get that snap of, "Damn, your life flashes before your eyes. Nothing else matters but your life spilling out of you, or you feeling yourself giving up the ghost." And again, like I say, I'm speaking to myself because I'm always that way. Like I say, you will only see me barking if somebody bothers you. You come over here to bother me. I'm biting your head off. I'm this. No, 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 no. And then also, even with me, I consider myself a jack of all trades. There's nothing that I can't do. I feel like I'm in one piece. And I feel like I've got it going on, even though I still got a lot of work to do. But at the end of the day, when you have even a little bit of confidence, and there's someone who has no confidence, you become a threat. So can you imagine it being young, beautiful, and there's nothing that you can't do? Like, even looking a mess looks good on you. I want to say this lady was dangerously beautiful and talented. And it's like, when you get people in the background who ain't hitting on nothing, they be like, who does that B think she is? You know what I'm saying? And this goes for men and women, but this is just a particular story with a young lady, young beautiful lady that's getting caught up in a fight, and then somebody wants to bring out a weapon. That's why I say, please run, because if you can't match that energy, then run. Even if you do, let's just say you're fully armed. If you can avoid the confrontation, always avoid confrontation, unless you're literally back to the wall to where, oh my gosh, I'm literally ambushed. Then I do have to go out kicking and scratching, just to save my life. I'm like, okay, that's different than entertaining foolishness online. That's why I normally shut stuff down. Somebody give me lip online, okay, oh, you can shut the hell up, and then you get blocked. So like, we're not going back and forth, and I damn sure I'm not scrapping with nobody on the streets, because again, people they tend to bring knives and guns to a fist fight. And haven't you heard the stories of, you can start getting the best of people? They're like, oh, let's go. They want to fight, and then if you happen to know how to fight and you tear them up, you do know once they pull themselves together, they're coming back with the weapon, or they're coming back to shoot up the place. Just like the guy at the club. I don't even think he was in an altercation, but they said, "Hey, leave the club." You leave the club upset, and then you come back just to drive into a crowd, and it's just like so. Now, not only is he hurt, everyone else is hurt, and now we're all damaged. You see what I'm saying? So, the importance of walking away is a. Actually, I'll just give you a few steps to survival. And like I say, this is my own advice as well, because I do this. I stay out the way, and I would, I like to know my surroundings. Where am I going? Who, what, where, when, and why is going to be my questions no matter where I'm going. I don't care if I'm going to church. I don't care if I'm going to school. I don't care if I'm going out for a glass of milk. I don't care if I'm going out to dick around. Who, what, where, when, and why. Because again, like I said, that determines your fate. And I'm thinking, and even if you just think like, hey, well, nothing should happen at the church or nothing should happen at a school or a grocery store, and it always does. That's why I said this is important of knowing your surroundings. So if I call myself going out, unless it's absolutely important, I probably won't go. Even today, something came over me today where I was like, okay, you know what? Once I get dressed, I'm just going to get out and do some errands. Maybe go to the grocery store, maybe go fetch some food, or do little errands. And just something came over me. It was like, oh no, just sit down somewhere. Don't go out there. And I'm thinking like, oh, okay, so that's all it takes is that, okay, if it's something telling me to sit down somewhere, I'm gonna sit down somewhere because I'm big on energy. You see what I'm saying? I go from having a lot of energy to nope, sit down somewhere. You feel heavy, and I want to say this has been maybe day two that's been happening, but like I say, long story short, it's like literally there's a neighbor that has he transitioned, and I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, is his energy is am I feeling his energy, of him transitioning, and that's what got me bogged, or is there something going on crazy in the streets, and I'm just dodging a bullet just based off what I'm feeling and I'm sensing, you know. Perhaps somebody waiting for me. Oh, wait till I catch you in the streets. You just never know who's watching. You never know who wants a piece of you. And again, you don't have to do any wrong. Most people's problems who got problems in the streets, they got problems with people who ain't did nothing to them. Haven't you noticed? Let's just say like you got the big bad wolf. Hey, I'll beat up anybody, and you're flipping tables. Most of the time, or more than likely, people won't bother you. But the person that's sitting with their head down, maybe they're like easy to rob or something. Let's just say, oh, you just got money hanging out of your pocket, or maybe you got on a nice jewelry or something, or maybe you're just a maybe a short man or a petite woman, easy target if you will, and more than likely you're going to get attacked before the big bad wolf gets attacked. You see what I'm saying? So people that are wolfing out there, like that might save you some time. Somebody will eventually call your bluff, but basically what I'm saying is you don't really have to do much for people to feel some type of way about you. Like I have literally people online, family members, strangers, neighbors, um, quote unquote, uh, business personnels or quote unquote professionals that call themselves having a problem, don't like me and ain't never met me, don't even know my name, don't know my last nothing, but they got a problem with you because either A, they got a problem with your confidence, they don't like the way you carry yourself, they don't like your beauty, they don't like that you never give up, whatever it is, I got a problem with you. And eventually, if I keep holding on to that saltiness, I'm going to go out of my way to harm you. And that's why I say stay away from people because you just don't know what their motives are. If they rub you the wrong way, don't give anybody a second chance. If they give you little signs and wonders, hey, I'm hating on you, or hey, there's something shady about me. Don't go doing the benefit of the doubt. Like I say, if you get a feeling, that's what I say now. I react off every feeling. I don't care if something comes over me to act a fool. Like, okay, well, I might react on it for maybe 10 seconds, but it's like I literally I listen to my intuition and I listen to my vibes because that's what's saving my ass. Because I really don't know what's going on out there until I get out there and caught up in a pickle. And so the reason why I say don't give those second chances, like I say, somebody rub you the wrong way, I want to argue with you. Your best bet is to run for your life because obviously they don't have anything to lose. If you got time to argue and fight with somebody online or in the streets, you either A, ain't got nothing going on for yourself, B, bored as hell, or three, got some kind of strange ulterior motives up your sleeve. Okay, hey, go pick a fight with them so you can finally stab them or so you can finally shoot them. People do that too. They'll purposely bump into you or purposely try to do you harm, get a reaction out of you. Oh, well, that's why I had to pull the gun because you got fancy with me. The police do it all the time. They know what to do. Oh yeah, do something strange or do something foolish, so I have a reason to go upside your head, to say the least. And that's if I don't draw my service weapon. You see what I'm saying? So if I say if you can avoid confrontation, I don't care if you have to apologize and just beg for them to say, oh no, I didn't mean to offend you. Oh no, excuse me for you bumping into me, you know? So like instead you be like, hey, excuse you. Like I say, now the old me would challenge, but like I say, in these environments where people have nothing to lose, oh trust me, you don't need a reason to get attacked. So that's all I'm saying. Your best bet is just to run for your damn life. First of all, avoid the crowds because you never know who's in those crowds that's been watching you or waiting to catch you slipping or waiting to catch you out in there in the streets. Oh, you think you something on social media? Or I remember what you said last summer, and they waiting to catch you out at the mall, and here they are going upside your head. When you can avoid the damn crowd and you can know your surroundings. And if you do go out in packs. Go with some armed security because you just don't know what people's motives are. So that's why I just wanted to just believe your intuition and like saying, and it's back to the whole second chance thing because this is slightly off topic, but this was from a I was watching a Tubi movie again, and it was actually a very cheesy movie too. It was so cheesy. I mean, the acting was terrible, but that's why I watch it. But long story short, it was a man. He was married to his wife for about a year, but the wife had severe mental issues, and she was abusing her husband, like literally beating him to the point where his ribs, beating his ribs. He's literally black and blue. Only thing that wasn't damaged was his face. Like he's like literally getting toe up at home. And of course, he wasn't going to say anything because it's like, well, how does that look? Me making a report that I'm getting beat on by my wife, and how does that look? To the point where he's trying to rationalize with the wife instead of him just saying, "Okay, run for your life. This lady's dangerous." Even if she can be a little tiny little 20 pounder, but if she's beating you, she's obviously dangerous, and you can only do so much beating before you go reaching for something a little bit more fatal, if you will. Um, So long story short, they get into an argument, and instead of him leaving, he goes back around to try to rationalize, like, okay, so why would you attack this and that, or why would you have a outburst? Basically, long story short, she shoots him. He lives, but he ended up in that wheelchair. So that's what I'm saying. And had he left the first time he got towed up, he might have had a fighting chance. But like that's another thing too. When you leave, you have to leave and safely get away. You don't just say I'm leaving. I'm going to change my number in the locks. Like no, they still know where you live. They know where to find you. That means you're still in danger. I mean, you have to literally run for your life because your life is on the line. If I'm out to harm you, then it's like the next step is to take your life. So, like I say, if you get any type of tension, somebody wants to fight you or want to argue with you, or they just don't like you, where they're showing you that they don't like you based off their energy or based off their actions, you might want to get as far away from them as possible so they will not be in reach of you to do you harm. So again, I just want to say, rest in peace to that young lady because that's very unfortunate, to be just taken away from her children and then taken away from family and then taken away from your business. You work hard to have something for yourself or to make somebody of yourself, and then here's somebody coming around that have nothing to lose, and then they want to bring you down a notch or take you to the dirt. That's why I say, please do not entertain swine. Anybody on the side of the road with nothing to lose, they got time to fight, argue, and fight. Clearly, they got nothing going on in life and they have nothing to lose. And it'll be a win win for them to take you down. You go, oh, let's get all this greatness out the way. People will do that. They will push you out the way so fast because you making them look bad, even though they already look bad. I mean, they look bad, but you're reminding them that they look bad. How dare you come through looking so good and having so much talent and being so tempting, if you will. Like I said, the lady she was very beautiful, and it's just very unfortunate that she basically got set up into a fight. Oh, somebody picks a fight where they end up getting into a fist fight. Like put it this way, if I'm in a fist fight, it must be really bad. Like maybe you caught me in the corner and maybe you just started strangling me and I had to fight for my life. But there's no way in the world I'm gonna pull up on you or you gonna pull up on me to fight me. There's no damn way in the world. No damn way in the world. Yeah, bring it on. Like I don't have. First of all, I cherish my skin and my face. I don't. You're not going to be slapping my face. You're not punching me in the face. You're not scratching up. You're not wrinkling my collar. I'm not rolling around with swine with nothing to lose. Now here I am, toe up and lost my phone and my watch and lost a tooth, fumbling around with you, and you're still in the same piece because you started off raggedy. No, run for your life. Somebody, oh hey, I heard what you said. Like I heard you want to fight me. I said, you know what, you're right, and I'm gonna turn around and speed, warm up these doggone Nikes, and speed in the opposite direction. You would think I'm a part of the U.S. track team. That's how fast I'm running for my damn life. Because I can promise you, I would rather run for my life than entertain this foolishness at all. We're not going back and forth. I'm gonna say you are right. So let me Start the engine on my shoes and run. Because I can promise you that's the worst thing you can do is entertain somebody with nothing to lose in this damn environment. If they can take you out, they won. No matter if they go to prison. Okay, big deal. I took you out. I won. You said, no, you will not get the pleasure. Don't allow anybody to get the pleasure to take you out, to say the least. To even argue with you. You won't get the pleasure of arguing with me. I'm way up here. Matter of fact, how the heck do you shouldn't even be able to hear me. I'm so high up. I can't hear you for you to be arguing with me. I cannot hear you. No, damn sure ain't coming down there to scratch up to scratch with you. We both end up with scratches, lost our phone, and wrinkled collars. Oh no, 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 no. Your best bet is to run. You're still in one piece and you're still alive. Run for your life. Get away from these swines. And this goes for anybody, family, friends, strangers, a partner, whoever it is. If they're not on your level, as far as okay, success, okay, we're up here, we want the best, we're shooting for the top, that's it. If you're way up here, okay, stay in high vibrations. Somebody who's low life with nothing to lose, you don't come down to their level to entertain their foolishness, because that's what they want. Oh, you done came down to my level, exactly where I want you. Now I can do you harm. No way, no way. Be well and be safe.